a sip, take a sip, take a sip. Yeah, baby, show me how you make it dip.
The tippy, then put it on my lippy. Even when it gets sticky, he know it still got the drippy. Yeah, I'm pulling your card though, got him calling me Mickey. All these bitches my minis, got him calling me Mickey.
What's up, guys? You know it's me, Keith, and I'm back with another story time. And this is the time that my motherfucking old friend betrayed me. Like, she's fake as fuck. Okay, so let me hop into the story. First off, let me say, I know I said that I would never make up names, but I'm only making up one name because I dislike this bitch so much. Like, I don't even want to say her name, but her name was just gonna be Felicia, like, in the story. Shit, I might slip up and say her real name. Who fucking knows? But we just gonna call her Felicia. It's close to her real name or whatever. So, you know, just a little backstory. Me and Felicia, we became friends. We went to the same high school. You know, we became friends through, I don't even know how we became friends for real. I just know we used to go to the same fucking high school. So, me and her, we got like real close because I had a birthday party and her boyfriend slept her at my birthday party. And, you know, like, me and my mom just kind of took her under her wing and all of that. You know, she don't have a mom. I don't think she got a dad neither. Like, none of that shit. So, you know, she was staying with one of our friends. I'm not even gonna say her name because I didn't ask for her permission. So she was staying with one of our friends, and then she ended up, I guess they ended up getting into it. So she like moved up the street from me at my friend Asha's house. And like, then it's like, yeah, it's like she was coming over all the time. When her and Asha would argue, she would come stay the night at my house. So, you know, like, she stayed some nights at my house. So she was just basically back and forth from me and Asha's house, you know, but mostly at Asha's house, whatever the case may be. But, you know, fed the bitch, everything, you know, everything was motherfucking good. We was going to school together. That was like my road dog, all of that. So my 11th grade year, her senior year, we had a science class together. So it's me, her, and Ariane in a science class. Now, Ariane and Asha don't like each other. I guess Ariane was messing around with her boyfriend or whatever case may be. So, I'm talking with my hands a lot too. But, you know, I came in the middle of that conversation of Felicia and Ariane's conversation. I came up in the middle, you know, because I knew a little, like, I knew bits and pieces or whatever the case may be. So I was just giving like my advice or my 2 cents like on it. And the whole time, like, we were talking, Felicia was recording our conversation. So she only got, no, not even the whole time we was talking, in the middle of our conversation, because our conversation just got so deep and we kept on going on and on about it. And I already knew she was going to run back and tell Asha, but I was never sneak dissing Asha. Asha is watching this. I love Asha to this fucking day. Like, Asha is plastered all over my wall. Like, I love her to this day. She supports me so much. So, you know, when I was putting my 2 cents in, I was just saying, like, oh, if I'm in Asha's shoes and, like, my man cheated with Ariane or whatever the case may be, like, I got my man, you know, like, I'm not really worried about you no more. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to keep on going on and on about it. Later on down the line, I guess Ariane ended up, like, lying or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know why Asha was still mad at her to that day. But, hey, Asha and her fucking baby daddy is still together, got kids, you know, they're living a happy-ass life. So, at the end of the day, it all worked out for Asha. But my whole point with Felicia is she went back, like, trying to be messy. And it was Halloween because I called Asha. I was like, Asha, I wanted to be Michael Jackson this year. Asha mom got, like, a bunch of wigs. So I was like, Asha, your mom still gonna let me, like, use her afro wig so I can be, Michael Jackson? And she was like, oh, well, I don't know, I'm not at home, you know, being all nonchalant. Like, I know she mad at me because she think that I was talking shit about her, which that was not the fucking case, you know. So she like, well, what happened in y'all science class today after that? I'm like, girl, what you mean what happened? Like, I was giving my advice. Like, I don't, you know, like, what was said or whatever the case may be. So weeks and weeks go by, like, you know, and then I already knew that the bitch was recording us. I wish I had, my brother got his phone in his car. I knew she was recording us because she was holding her little fucked up ass Android like this, like holding it up. And I'm like, why are you holding your phone up? Like, you know, I didn't say nothing because I don't have nothing to hide. Whatever you had on that recording is half of what I said, but I was not sneak dissing Asha. So, after that or whatever, somebody had finally came out and told me that she recorded our conversation, which I had already knew. It was no surprise. So I'm like, you know, I asked Felicia. I'm like, Felicia, did you record my conversation? She like, no, I didn't. So then after all of that, her and my friend Key like got into it. Her and Asha fell out. I think it was Asha who told me she recorded the conversation. Yep, it was. And that goes to show you Asha is really a real friend, because bitch, she was saving your life the whole time while y'all was friends. Because Asha could have just told me that y'all that she recorded my conversation, but she didn't. So I'm like, okay, so you lied to my face. All right, bet. You, like, you're done, because at this point, Asha not fucking with you. Kiara not fucking with you. She beat your ass and everything. So, like, I'm done with you at this point. So, she went around telling people, like, I don't fuck with Tramel. Now, I never gave this bitch a reason not to fuck with me. Never. I asked her one simple question. Okay, you don't fuck with me? I tell people, I'm better off being your friend than your enemy, because I'm gonna make your senior year a fucking living hell. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say after this. I bullied that girl. Because I was there for her at a low point in life. I fed her. I let her sleep on my couch. You'll never betray me. I was a real ass friend to you. I bullied her through her whole high school year. Well, through her whole senior year. And it was so freaking funny. It was so funny to me. And I don't regret it at all. And I don't give a fuck. And I still owe her an ass whooping. But anyways, back on to, so she said that she wasn't fucking with me. I'm like, okay. So we all at the lunch table or whatever, and like my lunch table, we just laughing at the bitch. So she like, what was said about me? Nothing was said about her. You just a joke. So we was laughing because I'm telling everybody that, you know, we don't, oh my gosh, these kids are fighting. What is going on? So no, these kids are really fighting at the motherfucking gas station that's by my house. Wow. Okay. Anyways, back onto the damn subject. So she had we was laughing or whatever. You know, we still got science class. So she like well, what was said? Oh my gosh. No, hold the fuck on. Oh my gosh. Oh my fucking god. Oh my gosh, y'all. Whew. Okay, I'm back. So, got the same science class or whatever. So she come up to me. She like, what was said? What was being said at me at y'all lunch table? I'm like, nothing. We was laughing. Like, why does it matter? She like, okay, and what, bitch? Okay, and what? So, after all of that or whatever, we had to literally deal with each other for the rest of her senior year, because this was like the second semester, like when everything started to unravel and unfold. So, after that, just every day at lunch, I would fuck with her. So one day at lunch, we really fucking got into it. And like, we really got into it. So she like, what the fuck y'all staring at? This was after my friend Kiara beat the fuck out of her. She like, what the fuck is y'all staring at? What the fuck going on? Like, what y'all staring at? I'm like, bitch, I'm staring at you. Like, bitch, what do you mean? What the fuck is going on? Like, bitch, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Like, cause you really got me fucked up. Like, you out here. Okay, all right. So then she was like, and while she was talking shit, this bitch had on the motherfucking pants my mama gave her. My mama gave her so much clothes. We felt bad for the bitch, cause you homeless. Like, stop playing with me. So, y'all, oh my gosh, like, just think about it pisses me off, because I hate when people betray me, and I'm such a good ass friend. Like, I'm a good ass person at heart. I am. So I'm like, you talking shit and you got the pants that my mama gave you. She was like, I beat you in your mama ass. Now, I'm telling everybody, I do not give a fuck if you're a boy, if you're a girl, if you're a grandma, if you're a grandpa, if you're any fucking thing. If you ever talk about my mom is a single fucking mom that done worked hard, that I done seen cry nights and everything to make sure that we have make sure I was good. So if you ever disrespect my motherfucking mom, I'm gonna come at you hard and I'm gonna beat your ass. Never disrespect my mom. I'm putting that out there right now. If you want to see me fight, you can say whatever you want to say about me. I do not give a fuck, because I don't give a fuck attitude. But if you talk about my mom, anybody that I motherfucking love, you're going to get your ass beat. Like, we gonna have a problem. So she said, I'm gonna beat you in your mama ass. When I say it took me everything not to just walk over there, walk across the lunchroom to start beating her motherfucking ass, I had to like calm down. So I just I calmed down a little bit, and then I said some foul ass shit that I don't even give a fuck. I was like, bitch, fuck you and your dead mama. Now, ho. Since you want to bring up mamas, bitch, fuck you and your dead mama. Now. So then we got to science class, because I think our science class was like our 6th hour, like our last hour of the day. We got there. Now, my friend Key, she used to have to pay for lunch or whatever, but like all she really wanted was a salad. So if you got like soup, then you can get a salad, because that won't fill you up. So shit, one day I had just stole Key a salad or whatever, and she ended up telling on me because I wanted my salad and my soup that day. And so I stole Key a salad, and then they was like, did you take a salad? I was like, oh my bad, I took an extra salad or whatever. So when I got to 6th hour, she was like, salad, 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 salad. And then I'm like, okay, bitch, like you told Ian what? Like, bitch, you're a joke. Like, you're dirty as fuck. You nasty as fuck. Like, bitch, you a motherfucking joke. So when I tell you, every day at lunch we was getting into it. Every day in 6th hour, getting into it. So I'm like, what did I say to her? One lunch, we had got into it. I don't even know what we got into it about. But we had got into it or whatever. And that's when I just started spilling all her beans. Like, I was like, bitch, you had chlamydia, which she did. Asha mama, you know, got her some pills and stuff for that. And I know for a fact that she got chlamydia because one of my friends, well, one of my old friends, like, we kind of like associates now, but I still got love for her, ended up doing it to her ex-boyfriend or whatever. And he gave it to her, and then he gave it to Felicia. So I'm like, bitch, I know for a fact you had chlamydia because my friend even told me that she got it and where she got it from. And then this bitch had a rash on her pussy, and Asha mama took her to go get the, you know, to go get the cream to heal up the rash or whatever. She had it right on her pussy lips. So, yeah, I had put that out, and everybody started laughing, and everybody ran with it, and I had the whole school like turn against her. Like, nobody liked her. She had one fat ass friend named Andrea with her fat ugly ass. Like, I don't like her neither. And one day Felicia didn't show up to school, and Andrea was standing by me and my friends, and I took a picture of her. I'm like, why are you? And then I said something, I'm like, why are you standing over here? Like, we don't fuck with you. Like, bitch, go stand with your friend. Fuck is you doing, bitch? Bye, I do not fuck with you. And she dismissed herself over to the other side of the hallway. Don't stand by me and my clique. Got me fucked up in this bitch. So yeah, so like we bully her, and then this is where Tavares and Dorian comes in, because they would wait outside her classroom just to fuck with her, because you got me fucked up. So my cousin Dorian, y'all know Dorian, if y'all haven't, check out the birthday vlog, and she's in there. You know, Dorian went to high school with me, and then y'all know Tavares, my brother. So Dorian used to be like, bitch, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I used to tell Dorian, I'm like, if you beat her ass and you get suspended and you don't get to go to prom, like, you gonna be my prom date. Like, I promise you, you're gonna be my prom date. But I find out, like, she would not fight us, she would not do nothing but like go and tell. The bitch tried to get me expelled. The bitch was always telling, we had a contract, if I said something to her, then I would have to if I said something to her, then I would get suspended. All that dumb shit. So but I don't care. I was getting suspended because I did not give a fuck. I did not care. It was my 11th grade year. I had already took the ACT. I did not give a fuck about school for real. And people was fucking with me because they was letting me copy off their work. So I really didn't give a fuck. I was popular at school, so I could copy off anybody's work. I didn't care. So we was, you know, arguing with the bitch every day. Like, she really wasn't on shit. So then it just kind of got like a bit tiring. Like, bitch, do something, do something, do something. So one time she had finally said something to me because I had came off for a suspension, and my friend Michaela was like, Mel, why you get suspended? We was on our way to the Votech bus. So Votech is like another part of the school. You go to this other school for 3 days. For people who don't got like Votech, I'm explaining this. You get on the bus, and then they take you to the school, and then you go there. So we on our way leaving my old high school to get onto the bus, and she asked me that. And it's so funny because as she asking me, like, Alicia is behind us. We don't even know that the girl behind us. So I'm like, I got suspended because I was about to crack a bitch in their motherfucking head. And this is when I rolled up on the side of her car, and I'm like, so what did you say about my mom? Like, what's going on? Like, what is all of this that you done said? And she locked herself in her car and was talking out the crack of her car, like, fuck you, honking her horn, doing all of that. And I'm on her hand, on the handle, like, get the fuck out the car, like, get out the car. I'm kicking at her car door, like, she would not get out the car because it was me, Key, and Lise. Like, girl, get out the car. I'm gonna drag you out the car, and I'm gonna have Key beat your ass again because you just got me fucked up. So then she like, well, do y'all want to pull up somewhere else? The only reason we did not pull up nowhere fucking else is because we had to still go to step practice. So that was like why I got suspended. But I was like, because I was about to crack a bitch upside their head or whatever case may be. So I came off the suspension or whatever. She like, oh my gosh, you're so annoying, you're so this, you're so that, why do you even want to fight a female? You wasn't saying that when you wanted me to beat China up for you. No, so be quiet. I fight anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are, boy, girl, grandpa, grandma. How many times I gotta say this? I don't give a fuck if you a daddy, if you a mama. I don't care if you pregnant. If you disrespect me, you gonna get punched in your mouth, period. Your mouth not pregnant now. So y'all, bro, they gonna backlash me. But I don't give a fuck. Like, that's just how I was raised. Like, defend yourself. It don't matter who you is. So as we were she like, I know who your dad is. I don't give a fuck. I know who he is too. Do he know who he is? Do he, like, I don't give a fuck. So she like, I know who your dad is. So then it was so funny because I ended that incident. I almost got suspended again. But they ended up calling my grandpa because, like, my mom, she worked midnight, so she would be asleep. So when the incident happened, they called my grandpa. And my dad was over my grandpa's house or whatever, and he like, yeah, don't be picking on that girl. Like, I know you would beat her up, but don't be picking on her and all of that. And I'm like, okay, like, if my dad don't care, okay, I'm still gonna do what I want to do because my dad can't tell me what to do, and my mom is the only person that can tell me what to do still to this day. That's it, and that's period. So yeah, so then we got into it, and me and her was arguing. I kept on putting my hand in her face. I'm like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Every time I was doing it, I was getting so close to her face, like I touched her forehead a little bit. So she was like, oh, you better watch out, oh, you better watch out. So my friend Marquez, like, he real big and real buff. Y'all know I'm like skinny. He like, he picked me up and like walked me up the 3 bus steps and set me down. So as I'm there, it's like a big old crowd around us, because it was, at first we was like in the middle of the crowd. So now it's like the crowd is still down there. So I ducked down because I'm tall. I ducked down and I said, you trying to come for me and you had chlamydia and a rash on your pussy. Stop talking to me. So then everybody just fell out like laughing every time I said it. So then, like, now we got to get on the bus. So now I'm about to talk about you and your friend now. So I ended up going to their prom or whatever, right? So they like, oh, like, everybody talking about prom and stuff, because I was friends with like all the older kids and stuff. So I've been to prom like 6 times. So yeah, I was going to prom my 11th grade year or whatever, and I'm like, yep, I'm about to be in prom. I want to see how bitches about to be looking. And like, we had science class together, so I was saying undefinite shapes because Andrea is fat. Like, that's an undefinite shape, period. So I'm like, I want to see how an indefinite shape look in a prom dress or whatever. So then after all of that, they ended up telling on me, and my homegirl Keisha Reeves called me down. Girl, oh my gosh, Miss Reeves, if you watching this, like, sorry I lied to you. I didn't want to get suspended, but I was talking about them in a prom dress. But hold on, wait, y'all. The sun kind of fucking with me. So then after all of that, I got, like I said, I got called down to the office or whatever. They was like, were you talking about them, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I wasn't. Like, nope, I wasn't talking about them. No, they're just jealous because I'm going to prom and they're not. Yada, yada, yada. So then they just end up letting me free or whatever. Goose be a hater though, talking about some, I'll just make him not go to prom. I said, no, boy, it's 3 days before prom. Suit and everything is paid for. You got me fucked up. So I went, my homegirl Dory went, because we never got like suspended for 5 days. So we went, and she looked at a mess at prom. She had on like this big ass like bun on her head, and she was like looking all skinny and all nasty, and her dress looked too big for her. Her little fat friend actually kind of looked okay, because she, you know, the dresses the fat girls like wear, like it like push all they boobs up, but it be like real puffy. So she looked okay, and her prom date looked nice too. She probably hired him though. But so yeah, we had bullied her whole prom, and yeah, so we bullied her whole prom, and that shit was just so hilarious. And then like, I want to say like a few months after they had like graduation, and me and her got into it on social media after graduation. I was on my way to Vegas and everything, and she like, that's why you're getting put out your house and your mom is ugly and all of that. But bitch, you said you looked up to my mama, so shut that shit up. Never been put out my house. The house that I stay in, I've been here for 6 years, and now we're finally about to move because we're like done with the house. Never been put out no fucking house. She talking about some, yeah, y'all were gonna be put out your house and move to Texas. No, let's be fucking clear. My cousin Dorian is she's not from Texas, but she moved back in with us from Texas. Like, bitch, you was talking too much because of legal reasons, bitch. So talk what you know, ho. I knew too much about you. You knew this much about me. You don't know shit about me for real. And I still to this day, I haven't seen her. When I see her, Felicia, you getting your ass beat. You know exactly who I'm talking about. It's no secret. She one of those people on the list. Add her on the list with Zach. And yeah, that was the time that my friend betrayed me. So the whole principle was we would have still been cool or somewhat okay if you didn't lie about recording my conversation and trying to be sneaky and trying to have Asha not like me or none of that. But yeah, at the end of the day, just please don't disrespect my mom. Don't betray me, because I will make your life a living hell because I'm such a great ass person. Third of all, I love y'all and thank y'all so much for tuning into this story time. Like, y'all love my story times. Give me feedback on this one. I love you guys so much.
Well, that rah-rah never was the icon issue. Harvey Bizarre, I'm covering the icon issue. I got issues. Yeah, bitch, I got issues. W, Vogue, Cosmo, I got issues.